What's up, y'all? We are at the Indian Creek Campground in Deer Lodge, Montana. Let's take a look at this park real quick. It's not real elaborate. I guess the best part of this campground would be that view right there. Look at that, isn't that amazing? We got a pull-through spot with 50 amp full hookups. Let's take a look here at one of the empty spots. I get the feeling this place is open year-round. There's your sewer, your water. Yes, they need to mow, but if you pay real close attention, you'll hear the lawnmower. There's their power hookups. Got a plastic top fold-up picnic table for our spot. The spots are a little bit tight, close together. And the gravel is actually pretty narrow. They could have expanded a little bit, kind of on the ends. You see here, unless you're like the perfect driver, I am not. I actually went across a little bit of the grass back here. I think that they should expand the gravel just a little bit there. And of course, I always say, this kind of stuff, your power cords, your water hoses, your stinky slinkies should not be on grass, because then when the lawnmower comes around, he either has to leave a mess or he has to try to mow around it and possibly ruin your hoses and your power cord. They got a big picnic pavilion right over there, just past that brown Cougar fifth wheel. It's a pretty big picnic pavilion. There's a giant fire pit over there. Notice there are no fire pits. There are no barbecue grills. Y'all, I don't understand why you call this a campground. This is an RV park. Plain and simple. There is nothing campgroundish about this except maybe those trees and those mountains. That view is pretty nice. That was nice to be able to wake up this morning and see that. There is a truck stop right back there, so you can hear diesel trucks running pretty much all night. If you're in that back row, those back pull-through sites right there, it's going to be just like you're sleeping in the truck stop. Over here we've got, in the middle, laundry room. It's pretty decent. Actually, the prices are really good. $1.50 for wash, $1.75 to dry. Isn't that weird? I don't think I've ever seen dryers cost more than washers. And on the opposite end of that building is the men's and women's restroom and showers. It had 4 showers and 4 toilets, 4 sinks. And you've got your dumpsters right there. There are some of these sites here, they're much smaller, and they're 30 amp only. And at the end over there is a walking trail that goes over a creek that has some beautiful sounding rushing water. And I believe that leads off over to like a city park in this area. We pulled in at 6:30 and we found our information taped to the door. Looks like they sell ice and they have propane there. That's it. Interstate 90's right there. We picked this campground, RV park, based solely on the fact that it was just a little over 300 miles from our last stop in Hardin, Montana, and right about 300 miles to our next stop, which will be the KOA/Thousand Trails Little Diamond, which is north of Spokane, Washington. This is just a stopover point. There are some other RV parks and campgrounds in this area. I'm guessing I settled on this one based on distance and price. It's funny because sometimes I book this stuff out 6 months in advance, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you what I paid for it right now. All I know is it's all planned out. I make all those decisions ahead of time. Now all I have to do is decide where my next truck stops will be. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up because that's all there is to this. I was debating, should I even make a review of this because it's going to be so short. That's it, y'all. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll put a link to this RV park down in the description if you're interested. Like I said, it's a decent stopover on your way going from the East Coast to West Coast on Interstate 90. Man, driving through Montana has a lot of mountain passes. I hope your truck, your brakes, your diesel exhaust brake are all up to the task. Make sure you have that kind of stuff checked out before you drive through Montana. All right, thanks again for watching. Remember that life happens. Even a campground really being an RV park. Don't let that stop you from getting out here. Stay fresh, cheese bags.